Who was considered for the role of Princess Daenerys Targaryen before Emma Darcy? Why is the command Dracarys significant in the context of the show? What is the historical context of the series in terms of Daenerys Targaryen's timeline? Let's find out all the related facts about the series House of Dragons. Welcome to Filmic Facts. The Iron Throne has been greatly redesigned from Game of Thrones. It is larger and more symmetrical to more closely match the description in George R.R. Martin's novel, with the seat 20 feet above the ground and only accessible by a flight of stairs. In Season 1 of Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin, the author of A Song of Ice and Fire, wanted his prop head on a pike, but due to budget limitations, they couldn't afford it back then. Showrunner of House of Dragon promised Martin that his head will be seen in House of Dragon. Paddy Considine stated Viserys' disease is a form of leprosy, and it became a metaphor for being king, and the stress and strain that it puts on you and what it does to you physically, what it does to you mentally. The series takes place 172 years before the birth of Daenerys Targaryen. Steve Townsend, that is Corlys Velaryon, auditioned for various roles on Game of Thrones. The overall production budget of the first season of House of Dragon was nearly $200 million, that is $20 million per episode. House of Dragon was the first production to be shot at Warner Bros. Leavesden Studio new virtual production stage. Hunter Schafer was considered for the role of Princess Daenerys Targaryen before Emma Darcy was cast. The Valyrian steel dagger carried by Viserys is the same one that is used in the attempt on Bran's life in the first season of Game of Thrones, as well as used by Arya in the final season. When a king or queen is cut by the Iron Throne, it is considered by the people of Westeros as an omen that the person is not worthy of the throne. The viewport that Daenerys is seen at in the show is the stump of a viewport that Sansa is seen praying at in season 3 of Game of Thrones. With almost 10 million viewers, House of Dragon's pilot, The House of Dragon, was the most watched series premiere in HBO's history. Like its parent series Game of Thrones, House of Dragon portrays many of the characters as older than they were in the source material. King Viserys is portrayed as an aging man with graying hair. Actor Paddy Considine is almost 50. Daenerys is shown initially as at least a teenager, perhaps a bit older. In the source material, Viserys was not yet 30 when his wife Emma died, and Daenerys was only 8 years old when she was proclaimed as Viserys' heir. Only 5 days after the initial airing of the pilot episode, it was announced the episode reached viewership number of around 20 million across all official HBO platforms, and the show was renewed for a second season. Olivia Cook revealed on the Private Parts Podcast 2022 that she originally auditioned for Rhaenyra before being considered for Alicent. Game of Thrones linguist means a person skilled in foreign language. David J. Peterson returned to continue his work on the constructed language High Valyrian. Millie Alcock, the actress that portrays 15-year-old Princess Daenerys Targaryen, was 21 during filming. In this show, dragon riders use the Valyrian word Dracarys as a command for their dragon to breathe fire, like Daenerys Targaryen did in Game of Thrones. Social media marketing campaign for the show started at April 2021 during the Iron Anniversary, HBO's official 10th anniversary celebration of Game of Thrones. Millie Alcock, young Rhaenyra, and Emma Darcy, older Rhaenyra, were told not to talk each other and could not be on set when the other was filming a scene. They wanted both to act independently. Jefferson Hall, who plays twins Tyrion and Jason Lannister, previously appeared in season 1 of Game of Thrones as Hugh of the Vale. According to Variety, the average viewership over the first 5 episodes across all platforms was 29 million. Hope you liked the video. Please do like, share and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos.